The word humble will be understood differently in English and differently in the faith context. Now in English, this humble or humility would be considered as lowering oneself or lowering one's importance or rank in comparison to others. But in faith context, this humility would be not in relation to one another, but it will be in relation to God and truly understanding who I am. Now getting into details, it's not lowering ourselves in the context it is spoken in the gospel or in the Bible, or for that matter in any of our faith. It is acknowledging our true identity in relation to God. So the greater we grow in our self-awareness, the greater we grow in this God's awareness, the more humble we need to get. If this awareness is not leading us to more of a humbled state, we must have not really got this true awareness of ourselves or of God. Now humility is understanding and accepting our true self. If you have some goodness, if you have some skill, if you have some talent, it is considered as God's gift. No doubt you have it, but it's not fully yours. You could be best in the group, or you could be best in the world, but it's not precisely only because of your efforts. Your efforts are acknowledged, but that's not what really made you who you are. That's the religious context. Example, if you are good at something, no doubt we work and slog to accomplish the best of our identity in that. But someone must be putting in 5 times or 10 times extra efforts, but will still not get the result as that of yours. Whereas you put in the efforts only for 1 hour and you can accomplish great results. But the other person who puts in 5 to 10 hours cannot come at that level. Why? Because that's the gift given to you. So accepting that I have put enough of efforts, the ultimate recognition is that God gave me this gift. And if I don't have it, if I am not that okay and that good, it is still attributed to God. There is God focus. It's not my weakness. It's not having low self-esteem and low self-confidence. We still remain hopeful and our hope relies in God. If we are good at something, we attribute it to God and say, God is one who made it possible in my life. The credit is given to God. And if I don't have it, I rely on God. I hope in God that God will grant me. God will reach out to me and God will help me. So I don't worry or have inferiority complex when I don't have those particular skills. If you can prosper, if you are doing well in life, attribute it to God. It is God's gift to you. And if you haven't, maybe you can still go through your life without much difficulties and God is there by your side. So it is truly recognizing ourselves who we are. And humility in short is not misappropriating another title or another level than who we are or what we have. So for efforts, we say yes, it's my effort, but it's God's gift and not everything belongs to me. We see this a lot of significance when Jesus speaks of this humility toward these leaders, how they took the best of the seats, best of the places in order to take all the credit to themselves. The focus of attention wasn't God. The focus of attention were themselves. So as we go along in our lives, let us remember to give due recognition to who we really are and not misappropriate what we are not.